Okay, guys. Sorry if I cut off the other video a little short. It's because I went over the time limit for uploading to YouTube. Now I'm going to go to this and add a texture, image, or movie to my black objects, my wooden posts. And we're not gonna select an image yet, but all I'm gonna do for the UV for these is I'm not sure. I think I might just do a smart UV project. Now, no, there's gonna be way too many seams with that. You gotta choose wisely here. I would suggest doing it individually. I'll show you what I mean in just a minute. So select each one individually and okay, we want it to reset. Alright, now this would allow for exact each one would be exact, kind of. It's hard to explain. It's close together. This is hard to do because I'm just gonna create some seams. So one, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And I'm just gonna do this all the way around. Too bad I don't have mirror modifier on, and too bad that I already duplicated the objects. What I would suggest doing in the future is not duplicating objects until you have each item unwrapped and unwrapped how you'd like it already. That way when you duplicate, it'll duplicate the unwrapping and the seams and everything as well. It'll just be a lot easier. So I'll mark these seams. I'm probably not done marking seams. No. Okay. This changes things a lot. Makes it a lot harder. I'm just gonna clear all the seams. I'm gonna find an easier way to do this, I swear. Okay. It depends on the quality you want in your game. First of all, if I do this, if I just do the smart UV project, it's gonna make each individual side a different square. So the seams, there's gonna be a lot of seams. There's gonna be seams at each edge. But if you don't want too high quality on just the details, like wooden posts, then you can go with that, which is maybe what I'm gonna do. But if you do want higher detail, then I would suggest finding a better way to unwrap it. I'm not an excellent unwrapper, I guess that's what you call it. But I do think it's important to have some detail. I'm gonna just unwrap each one, smart UV project, and see how it goes. If it ends up looking terrible, I can always change it. That's how my other tower was, though, just like this, and it looked fine to me. In fact, I thought it looked sweet. So this we're gonna call wooden, and we're gonna find an image and open it. So I'm just gonna look through my images and see if I have one that I want to use. One sec, sorry, I have this on the bottom. I don't have many wood textures in this file, but I'm gonna see if I want to use any of them. Okay, I'm just gonna try some random image and see how it looks. So go to mapping UV. Okay, as you can see, obviously it's hard to tell unless you're done with the whole thing how it's gonna look in the scheme. So I'm gonna leave it how it is right now, except wait, go to that image. I don't like this texture. Replace image with stupid. Replace it with, I'm gonna replace it with, I think I'll try this one. I think I like that. I'll try that for now. Now select, select our tower and a new texture, call this tower text imager movie, and you can go to cgtextures.com and find the right texture, but I just did this yesterday, so I already found a texture that I like for this. So I'm going to go to most recent, select it, and it's brick old dirty 0009 something, so you can find that exact same one on cgtextures.com. Now I'm going to go to mapping UV, and I'm going to actually, you know what, I'm going to swap these. AO tower, I'm going to go down to influence, and I'm going to change it back to mix, and this texture I'm going to make an overlay. There, that's how I want it. Okay, now I'm going to go over here back to my mapping and discover how big I want it to be. Okay, so first I gotta save this. So the bricks almost line up. To fake it even more, just do W, shade smooth, shade the whole thing smooth. But you'll notice like dark areas near the windows when you shade everything smooth. So what I do is I go to here, add modifier, edge split. Yes. Okay. And just make sure your edges are split. I'm going to decrease the angle that I want it to split at. You know what? 30 sounds good. Yeah, that's a good split. At least it's smooth. Wait, that didn't smooth anything out then. I suppose it didn't. So this isn't doing anything, is it? Unless I smooth something out. One sec. Okay, that looks good. Okay, like that. Now, in my texture, since these are aligned correctly at this point, almost. It's not quite perfect, but it looks enough like they're lined up on the edges, and that's what we want. Now this wood texture is really annoying, and I was wrong about it. So just go find one that you like. Replace it. Okay, maybe I'll just use the one I used for my other. maybe I'll just scale it down a bit. No, that don't work. Alright, I'm gonna rotate it all 90 degrees actually. That way the wood grain is facing a different direction. I prefer that way. Yeah, that's better. So yeah, like I said, you could go into detail with these, but to me it looks fine for my purposes, and I'm gonna leave it like that. Okay, I'm almost done with this recording. So for this base object, select it and add a new, oops, no, delete that material, add a new texture, and call it base text. Okay, image or movie, image, open up, my floor, right here, hexagons. It's gonna kind of bend off on the sides and distort, but alright, so now down here we have to make sure this is an overlay of color in the influence. Now mapping, set it to UV. I almost would rather it's not UV. Look, that's kind of ugly, but okay, so too much. See if we can't change some of this. It's a bit too squanched in my opinion. So just like this and select inverse. Alright, so all this I want to I don't know how to do it really, but I'm just gonna actually go top view and project it from view like I originally planned. And then go to your AO and rebake the AO map. Make sure you save the image as soon as it's done. And make sure that this thing is working right. What the heck? Okie doke. That's kind of weird. It's not working right for some reason. I don't know what the heck's wrong with it. So I'll just save this file and I'll reopen it, and I'll see you in the last section, kind of wrapping things up.